Kenzo lived in a city of tall, tall buildings. They scraped the sky, grey and cold and shiny. No trees grew there. Not a single green leaf unfurled. No soft grass carpeted the ground, only hard, smooth pathways that clicked under shoes. The city was made of metal and glass, reflecting the often grey sky above. It was a very modern city, a city of the future, but it felt like something important was missing, something soft, something alive. The wind whispered through the canyons of buildings, but it carried no scent of blossoms or damp earth. It was a clean city, a quiet city, but oh, so still. The air in this city was always the same. It did not carry the songs of birds because there were no birds to sing. Not one. Not a sparrow, not a robin. Not even a pigeon dared to coo from the high ledges. Kenzo would look up at the vast sky, a blank canvas most days, sometimes painted with the orange of a manufactured sunset. But never, ever did he see the V-shape of a flock migrating, or the playful dip and soar of a solo flyer. He often wondered what a bird's song would truly sound like, not from a recording, but real and trilling in the open air. He was just a small boy in this big, silent city. He walked the clean, straight paths to his school, which was also made of metal and glass. He learned about numbers and shapes and far-off planets from glowing screens. The screens showed pictures of animals and plants, but they were just pictures, flat and without the breath of life. He longed for something more, something he couldn't quite name. A feeling stirred by stories his grandmother told, stories that painted a different world in his mind, a world full of vibrant colors and gentle sounds that this city had long forgotten or perhaps never known. The silence of the sky was the loudest thing for Kenzo. It was a silence that pressed down, a silence that made the world feel a little less magical, a little less whole. He would stare out of his window at night, past the glowing lights of other buildings, into the dark expanse, and imagine tiny specks moving. Tiny wings beating against the starlight. But the specks were only in his imagination, and the sky remained empty, a vast unwritten page waiting for a story, waiting for a song, waiting for a flutter of hope. Kenzo lived with his grandmother. She had kind eyes, crinkled at the corners like old soft paper. Her hands, though spotted with age, were gentle and warm. She remembered a time before, a time when the world was different, bursting with life. She held these memories carefully, like precious jewels, and sometimes she would share them with Kenzo. He loved her stories more than any glowing screen, more than any new, shiny toy the city could offer. Her voice was soft, a gentle melody in the quiet apartment they shared,